In this video, it's the continuing saga of Bella de Berlingo. Not running quite right, bit lumpy, so many things it could be. We're going to try and see if we can identify what the problem is without spending money. That's the key thing. I could buy a new MAF, but if I want to buy a Siemens MAF, that's probably over 100 quid. And a cheap 30 quid on one on eBay, how good is it going to be? How long is it going to last? I reckon 5 seconds. I might try cleaning it, bit of brake cleaner, see how we go. But I must address something that I picked up in the last Berlingo video. I must also apologise for the fact that there's a generator running right next to the unit. I can't do anything about that, I'm afraid, so there's even more droning than usual. It isn't just my voice. If we come in and have a look, I did spot some fluid down here, but I think, having had a look at it, I think that is just leakage from when the oil's been topped up. It doesn't smell particularly of anything. Diesel at least smells very strong. You definitely know when diesel's involved. This hasn't run for weeks, so let's just give this. Yeah, that goes hard instantly. That's the primer bulb, so I don't think we've got an issue there. I've never seen any air bubbles in this part of the leak, and I've just been checking all the leak off pipes, and they all seem secure, and I can't feel any holes on those either. And then the leak off will run effectively back to the tank, I think. Pretty sure we haven't got any leakage here. People are saying check the fuel filter, and that it's possible to not seat things correctly on the fuel filter, but this problem has existed since before we changed that. It's just gradually been getting a little bit worse time by time, and now it is occasionally actually missing. And there can't be much on a diesel to cause a misfire other than fuel. That really is the only thing, because there's no spark. It has glow plugs. People have mentioned those, but these engines won't even use the glow plugs for a cold start unless it's below 5 degrees. So when we had that cold spell before Christmas, that was the first time I'd ever seen the glow plug light come on this vehicle. I think I'm going to start her off, and then someone suggested clamping off each of the leak off pipes and see if that makes a difference to the running. So we'll give that a shot, shall we? This is why I can't do this one with voiceover, because we all need to listen to it and see what happens. I just need to get the key, and we'll give her a go. Yeah, let's try first cold start in well over a week, since before Christmas. Oh, brakes feel crusty. No glow plugs. It sounds okay. Oh, I'll sort these out before we get myself in trouble. The old dangly hoodie straps. Goodbye to that problem. Yeah, that feels okay. Now weirdly the throttle is down here, because it's an electronic throttle, but it still uses a cable. Bit strange, but there we go. I think I'm going to pop the MAF off, give it a clean, and we'll see whether that makes any difference. There we go, got the mass airflow sensor off. I don't know if you can see in there. It does look old and dirty to me. If there's meant to be two elements across there, it looks like one of them's gone all completely. So that could be our issue. Let me try and film this in a slightly different way. I'll get my phone out, because my phone does a better macro mode. But yeah, it's video. Here we go. So that filament up there is quite iffy, but are there meant to be two there? It looks like one might have broken off to me. That strikes me as a bit suspicious, so I think it probably is worth trying to buy one of these. But I think this is the original one. Siemens. There we go. Made in Germany. So I think there is a very, very real chance of that being an original part. So it's a few days on, and I've done what you should never do. I bought a cheap MAF on the internet. I may be regretting that choice, I don't know yet. But it's got a different look inside. I'm not over blown away by the quality around that plug connector, but bear with, I'll just pop the end off. and it's actually slightly different inside. There's a slightly different sensor. This front sensor much bigger than the one behind it, but nonetheless we hope it'll work. We'll at least plug it in and see if it makes any difference at all. There we go, it's in place, and just to make sure it's held in, we've got this cable tie fitted by Tim at Cambrian Classics, because that plug, the clip, retaining clip, has broken on it. Let's get away from that horrible generator noise a bit, and we'll see whether it makes a difference. Now, obviously everyone tells you not to buy cheap mass airflow sensors because they have a habit of being rubbish, but I can't afford a genuine one. We're looking at 130 quid, possibly more at the moment. I can't justify that. I mean, we're all struggling post-Christmas, aren't we? So here's hoping. Don't need the fan on, but sounds all right. Oh, maybe don't leave the old one lying around on there. Take that, Bob. Thank you. Sounds a little bit smoother to me. Oh no. Something is still, yeah, something is still not right. No, oh no, that is not a happy engine at all. Just to eliminate this from our inquiries, we will just unplug the MAF again. Yeah, it's still there. Yeah, that's nice and firm. Oh no, that's quite soft at the moment. I guess there's no resistance because it's actually pumping the fuel. Can see a few bubbles in there. Yeah, there's a few little ones in there. A few bubbles through there. I think it is sucking air in somewhere, but where is the question? Yeah. That doesn't strike me as ideal. That's the pipe that's coming down to what I assume is the high pressure pump here. Yeah, because there's the feed out the back of it into the reservoir. So if we got a leak on here, perplexion continues. So there we go. Looks like I'll be going home and miss Daisy. I still can't get to the bottom of what is wrong with the Berlingo, and experimentation is going to be more difficult because the MOT is just about to run out. By the time you see this, it probably has run out. So I have got it booked in, but not till next week. Honestly, first week in January is not when you want your MOTs running out. But yeah, we've got it booked in. So I think she will go for the MOT anyway, but obviously we're going to have to try and find out what's going on. So maybe we have got a leak on the fuel filter housing. It is a known weakness on these. Yeah, I'll have to give that a go. So yeah, I'll be sticking with Miss Daisy, it seems, for the time being. But yeah, let me know your comments. Bleep poop down in the comments, as Derek would say, and we'll see you in a future video. In terms of merch, you can get lovely bright orange Because French hoodies, and we've got other hoodies in, well, they're not in stock, we get them printed to order via the Hubnut store. Betty's are proving popular at the moment, and we should probably add the Berlingo one as a hoodie. I'm sure we can do that, we'll make that happen. Calendars now discounted, or will be discounted rather, from the 15th of January. So look out for that. We will do a price drop on those, or buy one at full price if you wish. And yeah, we'll get some other things done. We need to get some Syrian merch, don't you reckon? Let's see what we can sort out. So yeah, thank you for your support as ever, and we'll see you in a future video. Farewell. Oh, here's an interesting tidbit. These wiper blades are off Betty, although this one was originally fitted to the Camry. Then I put it on Bella, I think. Then I decided I didn't like it and put it on Betty. But then I decided I hated the aero blades I'd fitted on this, and they suit Betty better. So now we're on these, but these will get replaced. This one's got the yellow label on it. It is of an age. Boring wiper facts here on Hubnut.